Hello, welcome to Your Move Madman, and I'm back. Hello, I'm back. As I just said, sorry I was away last week, not been very well, been a bit tired, lost a lot of sleep. But we don't need to go into my personal life. I was just explaining to you guys. Today, after a very, very long wait for me, and maybe for you, although you've probably seen reviews for this film about 500 times by now, but today I am going to talk about The Abyss in 4K. So this is an extremely exciting moment for me. I've waited for this for a very long time. I could have got it last month, but it was a bit expensive, so I didn't. And then for some reason someone on eBay was selling it for less than 30 quid this month, so I was like, well, might as well just get it then. So that was what I did. So I do have the DVD as well, because this was the only way that you could get it. I don't think it was released on Blu-ray anywhere. A lot of people have said they only had it on this crappy little disc. So I'm going to show you something first. So this is quite a nice edition. It's probably one of the nicest editions that I own. So it was quite nice. I've only seen this film once, and I saw the extended version as well, and I thought it was really boring. So then I decided to get it in 4K. So I hope that now I'm a little bit older than I was when I first saw this, that I might have a different look at it and I might see it differently. Well, obviously because it'll be in higher quality, so it will look a bit different. We're going to show you the back cover because I'm quite generous like that. We're going to take the slip cover off. It's quite a nice slip cover, to be fair. It's got a nice little bumpy writing on the front there. So, and we're going to take the plastic off. So let's do that. Oh, that was annoying. Half the plastic was stuck to the side, so it's good to see that it had plastic on it. Yeah, let's have a look at the inside though, eh? Cool. So to start with, I've got a digital code here. Feel free to use that yourself, mainly because I know it's not going to work over here because this is a US version. But if you're from the US and you watch this channel and you would like the digital code, first come first served, that's for you. And on the inside here you've got 4K disc on the side here, which has got both versions of the film in it, and you've got the Blu-ray here, and then stacked behind it there's a Blu-ray disc of special features as well. So 3 discs in here. Don't like the fact that these are stacked, but to be fair, I can't watch the 2 Blu-rays anyway because they're going to be region A and I am region B. Well, not just me, everyone in the UK is region B. So what I am going to do is close this up, slip the slip cover back on. I'm then going to grab the and I'm going to have a little look at this and have a little look at this, and then I will come back and tell you a little bit more of what it's like. So stay there. Well, that was absolutely hilarious, I will tell you that now. I had a little look at the DVD first, and the picture already looked absolutely terrible. It was like a small box in the middle of the screen. There was black lines down the sides as well as black lines on the top and bottom, and it just looked really bad. So I was like, oh great, a tiny little square. And then the picture came onto the TV and it just looked even worse. It was just terrible. Like I couldn't even begin to try and describe how bad it actually looked. So already I knew that when I put the 4K disc in it was going to look better than this, but this is quite old. This is a very one of the first editions of it, this is, so you can kind of understand why it looked so bad, which kind of brought this up a little bit. So I had a look at the 4K disc as well. I haven't watched the whole film, so I can't really tell you if I think it's better than when I watched it the first time, but maybe I'll slip that in to the end of one of my other reviews when I actually do get round to watching the whole thing. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes long, so I didn't really have the time just to sit there and watch the whole thing at this point. Release wise, you can only get this in America. Apparently the BBFC have a problem with a scene, something to do with a rat getting suffocated or drowned or steamed to death or something like that. I don't remember it. I've only seen the BBFC cut of the film, so I've never actually seen that scene. So I can't tell you why I think it was cut. It has something to do with animal rights. Not that anyone cares about rats, but still. So that's one thing I'll be looking out for when I come around to watching this, is to seeing the scene that was removed. So apparently the BBFC went to James Cameron or the distributors or something like that and was like, you still need to remove that scene with the rat in it, and James Cameron was just like, no. And the BBFC were like, alright then you can't release it in the UK. And James Cameron was like, well, I don't care. I mean, why would he care? Like, people are trying to tell him to cut stuff out of his film that he doesn't want to cut out. That's fine. Like, I mean, we can get it imported. I know loads of people in the UK that have got this imported, and it's not like it's particularly expensive to get it imported. I think it's sold out really quickly, so now buying it does get a little expensive, but there are still the odd websites that sell it for quite cheap. I managed to get it for £27, so I was quite happy about that. 4K restoration wise, for a 4K film in itself, it looks really good. Obviously comparing it to the DVD, it looks a million times better than that, but you know, I've seen YouTube videos that look better. It was always going to beat it, and if people start complaining about how good it looks, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't look filmy enough, it looks too new, but you know, that's how James Cameron decided to do it, so it's his film at the end of the day, so maybe write to him and complain and he probably won't care. He'd just be like, look, you wonder why I don't release my films in 4K, because you guys just moan. Which is true, to be fair. It's very true. For me, personally, I thought it looked pretty damn good. There's a lot of really nice colours in there. There's some beautiful reds in there, which I noticed straight away. Clothing details, facial details, hair. Even the hair, there's a scene with this guy that's got a rat on his shoulder. Not quite sure why you put a rat on your shoulder, but still. You can see like all the detail on the rat as well. Nice fluffy rat, really nice looking faces. It's just really nice looking all the way through. It does look like it was shot yesterday, so if you are offended by old films looking like they were shot yesterday, then you're probably not going to get on with this. But for me, I thought it was really good. It looks incredible, so I'm actually looking forward to watching the whole film. There was a shot at the beginning, just to give you a little extra bit here, there was a shot at the beginning where you can see helicopters landing on a boat. That didn't look that great. It looked a little bit rainy. Although it was raining, so maybe that was how it was meant to look. I don't know. I wasn't there when it was restored. So yeah, I'd give it a good higher marks out of 10. Probably a 9 out of 10. Not that I ever rate these 4Ks out of 10. Maybe I should start doing that. So yeah, that's the Abyss for you. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now, as you'll be pleased to hear. Hopefully this video will be out soon. That's it from me for today. I'm going to go now. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to fuck off. Okay, goodbye.